Hi, I'm Amy.
I'm Laura.
And we are TwoPaperGirls.
In today's video we're going to talk about all the popular books that we haven't got around to reading yet, because even though we read quite a lot and we're pretty up on like popular series, there's still plenty that we just haven't read. Some we never intend to, but some we really want to and just haven't got around to yet.
My first one, just to go straight into it, would have to be the first one that popped into my head is Illumination by J. Christoph and Amy something.
Kaufman.
Because I thought of this one because Laura's got it and I've seen it a few times and I've heard it's about space zombies. So I'm not sure why I haven't picked it up yet. Well, I do know. It's because it's quite big and it's got mixed media and I don't really enjoy that. Is it a duology?
Trilogy.
See, I was alright when it was Illuminate. I was like, it's a standalone, I might like it. Then it was Gemini, and now it's a trilogy, which of course it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to reading this, but it was very, very popular when it came out. Everyone was like, Illuminate. It was like sci-fi.
Pretty much, well, I was going to say everyone loved it, but I did hear a few people who hated it. It was kind of like a Marmite book, I think.
I'm going to Marmite it, but obviously like popular books I haven't read yet include Rainbow Rowell, because I'm never going to read another Rainbow Rowell book as long as I live. Although,
what if she collabed with John Green? What would you do?
I don't know. I think I'd panic because she's a lovely lady and I have a lot of respect for her as a person and an author. I just don't like her books.
Don't like those kinds of books.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Popular. No, I'm not with it.
First series I thought is the Cinder series, the Lunar Chronicles, because again that was kind of one of the biggest hype series when I first not necessarily started videos, when I first got into booktube. Everyone talking about Cinder and Scarlet, and I have Cinder and Scarlet. I've never read them, but I still kind of want to. I'm not sure how I feel because most people are kind of disappointed with the end of the series. I'm like, what's the point though? But obviously if I do want to give at least the first book a try, and if I like it I will carry on. But yeah, that one just feels so hyped, and every single time I mention it in a video I'm just like, read Cinder, and I'm just like, I don't know, help, I don't know what to do.
I will never read Cinder.
No, I don't think it's your kind of book.
Like fairy tale retellings, not my thing, and also sci-fi, not my thing. And the next series that we both need to read that we just haven't got around to yet is the Dark Artifices series. I've read Lady Midnight and that was enjoyable. I always with like Cassandra Clare books, I read them and love them, but then over time I forget how much I loved them, and then I always really delay picking up the next book. Because this is a trilogy, it's not going to be as bad. But I haven't really looked into videos about Lord of Shadows, so I don't really know if I'm going to enjoy it as much.
I've heard good things. Most people say it's better than Lady Midnight, because a lot of people find Lady Midnight slow, and everyone says it's not as slow. So I haven't started this series, but that's more because I've only just caught up with the Morning Schmidts. But I love that so much, like just actually finishing those series. I do really want to try Lady Midnight, and I think I'll like it. I can see myself definitely reading it next year. I keep thinking of reading it, so it's like I'll get there eventually.
The next book series that I just haven't really got round to reading yet, because I don't really have much interest in, is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stevens. Is that her? Yeah, her.
Same.
I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know much about it, and it sounds a bit weird from what you've told me.
Like when people talk about it, no one really mentions like an interesting plot. It just seems weird. All I know is like there's a group of friends and everyone really loves them, and there's someone called Blue or Lily or Blue Lily, and I think that's a girl, and everyone loves her, and it just seems really weird, and
I'm kind of doing FYA a little bit because I'm reading a Khaled Hosseini book, and like I feel all like, I like adult books now. But then I read a YA and
it's just got to be a good way. Like I just read Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, and I'm like, I can't be doing with this anymore. Like I just didn't enjoy it. But then you read a really good one, and then it's great.
Like The Hate You Give.
I still need to read that.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna get there. Like
it's
I really want to read it.
Good.
I don't know. I just haven't. It seems very serious, so it's like
I don't know. The topic is very serious, and it's very serious all the way through, but the characters are just so amazing.
That's a popular book I haven't read yet. To be on trend with the video. And the last one I want to mention is I haven't read any Patrick Ness, like at all. I've read A Monster Calls, but I kind of don't think of that as him because it was like someone else's story, and then she died, so he wrote it. And it's not like a proper book, but I feel like everyone has read at least one book. There's obviously like The Knife and Never Letting Go. Is that him?
they're starting filming for
I know,
that as well.
I want to read that because the film is happening.
I want to give it another go.
I just want to see if I like it. I'm just going to try the first book.
I
and see if
DNF'd
like
it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
Yeah.
The main character in it pisses me off. Because he's like, he's young and he's got this problem where I think he's the only person who can like hear thoughts or something. I can't really remember, but he seems a bit of a young annoying protagonist, and then obviously there's a love interest. I think I'm just so over that, but
I feel like everyone just loves Patrick Ness, so like all of his recent books everyone's really jumped on. And
Release was ridiculous. I didn't get it.
Yeah, and then there was that The Rest of Us Just Live Here, which people
liked
kind of
that one.
mix, and More Than This, and like there's
More
quite
Than
a
This is a
few-
masterpiece.
Yeah, there's quite a few authors where like I remember thinking at the start of 2017 I hadn't read any of their books. One of them was Matt Haig, and I'm like, nailed that now. I've read like
You
quite
need to
a
read
few.
Andrew Smith next.
Yeah, I've got Andrew Smith and Patrick Ness, where I just haven't read any of their books, and I think it's because they sound so wacky they don't like immediately grab me. But I think they are the kind of books where if I read them I like them, but like I don't think to pick them up because they're just so weird.
So those are all the popular books that we haven't read yet. Some we're going to get round to, some we have no intention of getting round to. But let us know down below if you've got any arguments for or against those books, and we'd love to hear which popular books you haven't read yet and why.
There's probably loads more on our list that we haven't thought of as well, which you guys probably always think, oh, why haven't you read this yet? Like, it's one of my favourite books or series. And, you know, some you get to. You can't read all the books in the world. But, yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!